Hey, it's Steven at Cavs Edition, back with another video for the Mad Murderer X on Roblox. And in today's video, we're going to be going over crafting and how you can craft one weapon each day, or even more than that. Some of you guys might think that the best way to get crafting material is to open the boxes and hope that you get the legendaries. Meanwhile, the chances of pulling a legendary are less than 5%, I believe. I would have double checked on that. But I'm gonna pull it up here anyways. But in reality, that's actually the worst way to get the crafting materials. So I'm gonna show you guys my method of getting the crafting materials and how I've managed to craft weapons almost daily. First off, if we look at the requirements for crafting, most of them do take 40 of the basics and 35 of the uncommons, 20 rares, 10 epics, and 5 legendaries to craft one of these bad boys. Now, if you do the math on this, that's about 150,000 coins that you need to spend to open 150 of these boxes just to try to hope that you get one of each of the knives that you need to craft this squeaky mallet over here. Instead of hoping for a miracle like that, why not just trade for them? So over here, I'm going to show you how I trade for crafting material. These are one of the bigger trades that I've done to get a lot of crafting material. The trades to look out for are these 5k to 6k conversion or 4k to 6k conversion trades. So if you have a lot of ascenders or interventions from the starter pack, they are only worth 5k in coin value on Yum Values, which is the official current TMMX value list. And all the legendaries, aside from Godwood, are 6k. Only Godwood is 8k. Hence why Godwood is crafted less and worth a lot more. And over here we have Checkmate and Chess Clubs. So you would want to trade these ultimates for the legendaries as well, since these ultimates are only worth 4k in value, and meanwhile you can do more with the crafting legendaries. And then another ascender for another legendary, and all of those will be classified as upgrades in terms of coin value. Now heading into downgrades, we're going to be trading an explosive mad for a legendary as well. The explosive mad is worth 10k, meanwhile the legendary here, the glitter slime, is still worth 6k. In desperate needs of crafting, then you might as well trade your mads for the legendaries, since the legendaries do pay off really well when you use them to craft the ultimates. And down here we have metal pipe and troll knife being traded for the gold legendary set, which is another downgrade, and then another example with an explosive knife traded for a sigil gun. And these are just some more examples you can look at. Moving on to trading for epics, here you're going to see that I do trade a lot of the infinities. It only takes one of each of the weapons to craft the Laphis set, so you don't really need all of the infinity knives and guns. Considering how hard tie-dye and flame weapons are to get, it would make sense that you only need to keep one of each of these weapons. Speaking of tie-dye, congratulations to C2 Games for winning the giveaway on our last video. If you want to enter for a chance to win a giveaway on this video, leave a like and comment down below which ultimate would you like for the giveaway. And thank you guys for your constant support in the channel. Now back to the regular broadcasting. Alright, here more importantly, how to get rares, uncommons, and basics, especially the basics, since it does take 40 of each basics to get the craft going. You're going to want to trade for a lot of the basics, of course. And the best way to do it is to give the other player a huge upgrade, where I'll give the other player a huge upgrade with various different weapons that I have. So on the top here, we see that I traded a metal pipe for a bunch of rares, uncommons, and basics. Then in the second one, I traded the same amount of rares for the amount of uncommons that they're giving me. Here's a huge stack of 256 Lotus knives. For whatever reason. And yeah, of course, a lot of players, they don't really think much about their basics, and I'm here to change the game, you know, baby. I'm here to revolutionize things, and so I trade for all their basics, and I make the most use out of them by crafting it every single day, which you can be doing right now too. Now And lastly, on the bottom over here, we do have a simple upgrade where I gave them an infinity knife for crafting gun. And that's really it for simple terms of how to trade for crafting material. Now, I do want to get into some more bigger trades that I did where I asked for all of their additional weapons in their inventory. So here I traded an ancient wand for their star knife and bad kitten. Normally I would not have done this trade, but I negotiated with them and I was able to get them to add all their legendaries, epics, rares, uncommons, basics. So yeah, I basically got their whole inventory for the ancient wand. Next up we have a trade for more basics. This time I am trading a whirlpool gun for about 200 basics, I would say, if I remember correctly. And here's just me finishing it off by trading for all their legendaries as well. Mainly the craft ones, of course. And this did come out to be about 60k, and I just luckily was able to buy them with my coins. I traded this Crystal Trident V2 for 4 mads and all their rares, uncommons, basics. You know the deal. And here's just another example of me trading for more basics using this method. Over here we traded for Ysidril. I did downgrade myself mainly because they added like everything else they had too, which was a lot of basics. And yeah, the Ysidrils are just kind of harder to find as well. Lastly, here's some other examples where I managed to trade a snow elk for the tie-dye knife. Yeah, so the appeal of a collector for a legendary. And then in the middle over here we got a swap of ultimates. Swapped a hot shot for a Lapis gun, which is 20k compared to 25k. Now lastly, we did just trade a set of purple flame for another craftable epic with a bunch of other crafting material that we're going to make use out of. In conclusion, I would say that the main things to trade for and the list of priorities are to trade for the basics first in quantity, then the legendaries because they are the hardest to find, then the epics, and then everything else. That concludes the end of this video. I do want to give a shout out to a very special viewer, Alicio, for donating and supporting the channel. Now if you also want to support this channel, then click the link in the description, donate to us as well. And we appreciate all the constant support and love and everything from you guys. Please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to live, learn, and dominate.